Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our next great deal. This is a two-bedroom single-family house in the Lower Price Hills, South Fairmount kind of area. Um, this is a quick look around the neighborhood. Oh, look, you can see the museum center, the old Union Terminal. Oops, too far. uh, and theoretically, well, you can see downtown, except autofocus is just focusing on the branches, so never mind. But theoretically, not that I think a yuppie's going to come snatch this up anytime soon. So, quick look around the neighborhood. Let's look at this. This is very possibly the worst roof I've ever seen. It's certainly the worst roof I've ever seen that doesn't actually appear to be leaking. Look at this. Let me brace up against something to try to get a steady shot. Let's see how close I can zoom on this, because these shingles just aren't like old and warped, they are decaying. Now, luckily, I guess it's a second layer roof, so the roof under it must have had a little life left in it. And that must be what's actually keeping the water out, because I sure don't know. So, yeah, it needs a roof. This is the other side. This roof isn't so bad. This obviously isn't the heavy weather side. Um, but the chimney up here needs not a lot. It's that your roofer can do it. It needs a little bit of tuck pointing. You can see right there on sort of the outside corner there, right there. So when your roofer's up there, have him do that. Roofers typically can do that kind of thing, and it shouldn't be horribly expensive. So here we are in the back. This is just for a little bit of for completeness, let's put it that way. There's a little tiny yard up here that's not really all yet usable, but really what I wanted to show off down back here was, look at this brand new retaining wall. Brand new, even with drain lines in it, like someone knew what they were doing. That just does my heart good to see something well done that way. Because so many of these houses that we look at with retaining walls, they're just falling to pieces. So let's go inside and take a look at the interior. In the entryway, there's the tenant's little dog. There's the tenant uh, in her living room. You can see like it's the stupid cheap landlord semi-gloss paint everywhere, which drives me crazy. Most of what this house needs, I mean, it's gonna need some real things. There's some water damage right there that is originated from upstairs from an improperly installed window air conditioner. But if you like cleaned out all the clutter and gave the rooms all a good paint job, and I would of course pull the carpet and make sure there was poly on the floors, you'd be a lot of the way there. It's kind of hard. I feel like there's not a lot to show here because there's just so much stuff. The bathroom had a leak about a year ago, and that's why there's some new ceiling tiles up there. And when I, would of course just paint them all super flat, bright white, they're all going to be uniform again. So there's the dining room. Into the kitchen. The kitchen has a ceramic tile floor, and it's got this old farmhouse sink in it. It's yeah, not a ceramic, a porcelain top, and this old ass faucet here. And if you guys don't want this when you do the remodel, my assistant Jen is like an antiquer junker kind of girl, and she'll go nuts for it. She'll probably even be willing to come get it for you or from you. So let's go upstairs. So obviously, I mean, this woman's been living here for years and she's happy with it. Eventually, the kitchen will need to be updated and kind of turned in some way. Past the landing with the crappy peel and stick faux wood tile, and up here, and there are two bedrooms and the bath up here. We'll take a look at these again. Kind of a lousy, worn out carpet because the tenant's been here for years and years, and none of that's ever changed. He did repair and repaint her ceiling, although it doesn't look like he repaired the roof, and I don't see any water signs, so I don't know exactly what that was about. You can see all this water damage here and now the window AC unit is propped up there. The tenant and her boyfriend or whatever apparently thought that the AC unit should tilt to the inside, so of course, whatever. Um, There's another bedroom back here that's, again, full of stuff. You can't really see a lot, but everything I can see is just, okay, give it a good paint job, refinish the floor, and we're pretty much done with that. These aren't the rooms where we're actually going to spend any money. Although I have budgeted for cleaning and hauling in my repair estimate here, because I don't think this woman's ever moving, frankly, and she's got a lot of stuff in here. So the bathroom is fairly outdated, to put it mildly. The one thing that I would do right away, oh, it's got a wall hung sink and blah, all that needs to change eventually, of course. The floor is really messed up here, and like it's soft, and I think the subfloor is rotten. So even with her living here, I would attend to that right away, even if I didn't like remodel the rest of the bathroom. So now going down into the basement, everything is paneling. It's a bit of a head bumper at the bottom of the stairs there. This was, I don't know, pseudo finished, God knows when. So it, again, like everything else, it's real cluttered. Here are washer and dryer hookups and a freestanding shower. This is what I wanted to show you. Brand new, high efficiency, computer controlled, whatever, gas fired 40-gallon water heater, complete with dielectric unions. I'm not sure I like that discharge plan for the washer, pumping water. Well, it, I don't know. The whole basement could be, if it weren't so full of stuff, I guess I could have everything I wanted. It could be squared away a little bit. So I'm fighting my way through all this stuff. There is a non-high efficiency gas forced air back there. And, on rentals, I'm no longer, oh, you also need like 5 pieces of glass, or 5 glass block windows down here. I'm no longer big on putting in high efficiencies in rentals, because high efficiencies are so finicky and high maintenance. So, new circuit breaker box, let me get a zoom because I can't actually get close to it. 100 amps, plenty of switches, plenty of switch space, nicely done. So A plus on that. So at any rate, high efficiency furnaces are so touchy and finicky, and they break so easily, and they don't last very long, because they're just pushing the envelope so hard. Unless you're in a super nice rental where it's really going to be demanded, I don't do it anymore. So to sum up, here it is. Here's another look at our house. We are offering this for $14,900 with financing. You really have to put money down, and you have to, give us some indication that you're actually capable of doing the work. If you have, and we'll finance to an IRA or something as well, as long as we know you, or you can check out, or what have you. We are willing to finance to an IRA under the right circumstances. If you have cash, yeah, we'll make you a deal. We'll give it to you cheaper than that. Let's just talk about it. But since this is tenant occupied, and this is a little old lady largely living by herself, I'm not tramping a million people through there. You need to make the decision about what you're going to do based on the video that you just saw. Feel free to watch it as many times as you want. And then, if on the strength of that video you say, yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll, let's just do our due diligence, yes, that'll get you in there so you can look at it with your own eyes to make sure I'm not doing any camera trickery or whatever. But I don't want you to go in to see it to then make up your mind, if you know what I mean. I don't want to drive this poor old woman crazy. So give me a holler. My name is Drew. My contact information is there on the screen. And let's try to get this thing to bed. Thanks.